Welcome back. We're with special guest today, Kevin Patterson, and he is the Regional Coordinator for the Arkansas Department of Health. We've been talking about getting signed up. If you don't have health insurance, there are opportunities for you to do so. Boy, you've got all sorts of places for people to go. So let's go through that list again. So get your pencil, paper, and get ready to start writing.
Okay, the first one is in Boone County.
Okay.
Over at the Walmart Supercenter on March the 3rd from 9 o'clock a.m. to 3 o'clock p.m. We will be there to take appointments from consumers to set up a time that is convenient for them to come in and meet with an in-person assistor guide.
Where would they come into?
What they will do is, they'll set up the appointment and they'll come into the Boone County Health Unit there in Harrison.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And we have a room and office all set up and partitions, and it's so very private.
The IPA will be right there?
The IPA will be right there with their computer.
With whatever that person wants.
Whatever they need.
Yep.
And on March the 6th, we'll be at the Gassville Library, at the Donald Reynolds Library in Gassville, Arkansas, in Baxter County from 1 o'clock until 5 o'clock p.m.
Okay.
March the 11th, we'll be at Baxter Regional Medical Center at the Ortman Room next to the cafeteria from 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock p.m. On March the 13th, we'll be at the Donald Reynolds Library in Mountain Home from 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock p.m. And that's March 13th. On March 31st, open enrollment closes.
Wow.
We will also have somebody down at the farmer's market off the square in Mountain Home to set up appointments if one desires and to answer any questions that we can at that time. It's always best to sit down, really, and have time allocated with an in-person assistor guide.
You bet. You bet.
And I'd like to go back over what a person needs to bring with them, the information they need. And to be eligible to enroll, a person must be between the ages of 18 years old and 64 years old.
Okay.
An Arkansas citizen. And that's to enroll, in Arkansas.
Right.
They must live in the U.S. and must be a U.S. citizen or lawfully present in the United States. Anyone who plans to enroll should bring with them their birth date, proof of their birth date and social security number, or document numbers for legal immigrants.
Right.
For each member of the household. So you file taxes, all that information will be on your taxes.
It's right there. That's all your social security numbers for everything when you file your taxes each year. Right.
They need to also be able to show their employer and their income information for every member of the household. For example, they could bring pay stubs, W-2 forms, or their wage and tax statements.
Okay.
And that's all they need to bring. It's just basically to prove who they are.
Who are you?
Where they can put it into the system, and it goes from there. I mean, we have some very talented and highly professional in-person assistor guides with the Arkansas Department of Health, and as I said, we are very honored that Baxter Regional Medical Center is allowing us to come over and conduct this outreach and all these other venues, and we are here to help. And one last thing, can we post the numbers of the local health units?
We can do that, and we'll do that as soon as we get done taping this show. We'll ask Mr. Gill to run those numbers along the bottom so that everybody's got the numbers right there and able to see them. One of the things, too, that I don't think people are aware of, the IPAs have gone through quite strenuous, extenuated training for this, haven't they?
Yes, ma'am. The in-person assistor guides that work for the Arkansas Department of Health have gone through what we call, it's 3 phases of training, and they are licensed insurance providers.
Really?
Through the
I
Arkansas
did not know
Insurance
that.
Department.
Oh, okay.
And they work specifically for the Arkansas Department of Health. They are licensed through the Arkansas Insurance Department by the mandates of the state of Arkansas.
So they're really professionals to answer the questions.
Yes, they are.
Absolutely.
They do this. This is what they do every single day that they work.
Okay.
They assist consumers and answer questions.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And we're very fortunate to have those individuals on staff, and we highly encourage anyone with any questions and would like to get assistance signing up through the marketplace, please give your local health unit a call.
This is amazing. When did these folks start getting trained?
Well, the open enrollment for this fiscal year was October 1 when it started.
Right.
And of course it ends March 31st. It's been 6 months.
Yeah.
And these people were hired back in September, on through October. And they immediately, we had them in training with the Arkansas Insurance Department. There's 3 phases of training they have to go through, and there's several modules of learning that they have to successfully pass in order to get all the way through the end of phase 3. Phase 1 is all about the state regulations. Phase 2 is all about the federal regulations. And phase 3 is a mixture of both, and it's a compilation of all the information they've learned, successfully passed, and showed that they have the knowledge to go on and acquire a license through the Arkansas Insurance Department and be able to perform their job.
I like hearing the fact that there really was planning.
Yes, ma'am.
To get all this planned, and Arkansas absolutely does always have a great government base where they plan things and get things out there and get out there and get it done. So
yes, ma'am.
And what a great thing to be able to have insurance.
Yes, ma'am.
For those that have never had it before.
We have had so many success stories. I mean, we have literally had individuals walk out from an appointment with an in-person assistant guide in tears because they finally, for years and years, have not been able to afford health insurance for themselves or their family members. And they are just elated, and we just feel a sense of pride and honor to be able to assist them in obtaining health insurance for them and their families.
Yeah. And what people don't always realize is how beneficial this is to everyone.
Well, as I've always told everybody, no matter what political affiliation an individual is with, in order for somebody to obtain health insurance that does not have it, it's a good thing. It's a win-win for everybody.
It's an absolute win-win for everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
You bet.
It is.
You bet.
And we are very honored to be a part of that.
Yeah, and you do such great representation of it, Kevin.
Thank you so much,
It's a delight to have you here on the show and to be able to talk about this and encourage people, please get out, come to the various locations that Kevin has mentioned a couple of times, and if you don't have health insurance, you just need to get yourself there. So
yes, ma'am.
Don't miss out on this wonderful opportunity.
Yes, ma'am, and please call. Please call if we can assist you.
Okay. Is there, let's see, give us one number where they can call and write that down, and then we'll go ahead.
Okay.
Maybe just even for the Mountain Home area if you've got that with you.
In Baxter County, you can call the Baxter County Health Unit. Lou Ann McClendon is our administrator over there. Is a wonderful individual.
She sure is.
You can call the office there at area code 870-425-3072.
Okay.
And in Marion County, we have Valerie Shipman, our administrator, and you can call there at that office at 870-449-4259. And in Boone County, we have Tammy McCutcheon, who's the administrator there, and you can call 870-743-5244. Just talk to the clerical staff that answers. Tell them who you are, that you would like to have an appointment with an in-person assistant guide, and they will set you up and get you on the road to getting health insurance, hopefully.
Wonderful, wonderful. Kevin, please come back again and give us an update, if you will, after the March 31st cutoff. And we'll see what happens after March 31st.
Yes, ma'am.
And see what's going on.
Thank you so much, Donna. It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, come on back and see us again soon. All right, thanks so much today for joining us for BRMC's Healthy Connection with your host, Donna McMullen. We will see you again next week.